From Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the Cincinnati Reds. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And today's starter, Brady Singer. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark in front of their fans.
And that gets down into the gap. Around first, heading for two. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. Anytime you can drive the ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Luis Robert now. And that is out of play. Baldwin stands at second with no outs. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Lays out for it, but it's a foul ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Whips it across, and they take care of Robert for the out. Here comes Anthony Rizzo. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Close, but
happy Saturday.
What's up, Daniel?
Left-hand hitter waits. Swinging a ground ball towards first, but foul. One out and a runner at second. That pitch in for a strike. Now 1-2. Got him swinging.
It becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click.
And he whips it to first. That ends the frame. No runs. One hit. Back here in Cincinnati. And today on the hill, Noah Schultz. What should we keep an eye on here?
No, that's the ball. Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Duvall pulls it in on the run. And it's fouled away. 1 out, base is empty. Swings through that.
Our pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Whips it to Gallo. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. Ellie De La Cruz at the dish. He's a guy who could fill up a scorecard.
Everyone stops what they're doing when this guy
whips it to Gallo, and the Reds go 1-2-3. Reds go down quietly. We played an inning, no score. Back here at Great American Ballpark, second inning set to go. Andrew Benintendi steps up. That one ripped.
Go out. He brought it back.
Well, he just took one away from one of the best in the league. It's not going to happen very often. He gave the opportunity to make the play, and he did right there.
That's some Jim Edmonds shit right there. That's some Jim Edmonds right there. He brought that motherfucker back. Damn, he robbed.
So digging in, Jay Howard. Good power, not great in the OBP department.
Damn.
Out to short, De La Cruz. On to first.
That's it.
2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. And Martinez.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
That one the other way.
Ball.
And makes the play, and that's out number 3.
We get some wood on the
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Austin Hayes. Line drive. Hauls it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Just missed.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Jamer Candelario in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
There's the strike. And now 3-1. Up the middle. And that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And that is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers.
14 home runs. That's crazy.
Singer back to work. And there's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now it's Joey Gallo.
I'm liking the power he's shown recently. 5 homers in his last 5 games.
There's a swing and a miss. Gallo launched a pair of homers in his last game. Swing and he breaks his bat. Off balance feed, there's one. Relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
puts it in the air out towards left center. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the right fielder, Rhys Hines.
Ball.
And there's a ball.
1-0.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Do you got a curveball? No, you don't have a curve. You got a slider ball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider.
2-2.
So far moving the ball around nicely.
Hit weakly on the ground. Whips it to Gallo. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Christian Encarnacion Strand digs in now. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. In now for the Reds, Santiago Espinal. Missed with a changeup. Ball one. On the ground to third. There's one. On to Gallo. There's two. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. No score. On to the fourth. Here's a big power threat. Luis Robert Jr.
Luis Robert Jr.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
No ball.
Well, right now
One
this
strike.
battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
This for myself.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
You know, Luke, every team has a hitter's meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Here's Rizzo, swing and a drive.
That should be
Deep
gone.
right field.
Yes,
And
yes,
that
yes,
one
yes.
is going to go. Anthony Rizzo has left the building. His 12th of the season, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results.
Here's the third baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Swing and a miss and a slider. Vaughn measures 6 feet even, 215 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2019.
Damn. I should try to go right field with that.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That K is his third of the game. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4.
Damn.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Jumps,
Ooh,
throws,
that was a
and
nasty
very
play.
nicely done for the out. Anthony Rizzo leaves the yard here. Now 1-0. This is White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
And that's in for a strike. Just missed. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Whips it to Gallo. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. And now it's Austin Hayes.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Ready now for the fifth inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jay Howard. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
You know, these White Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
There's a swing and a drive. He dives, but he can't make the catch.
Boy, Burns. I got me a double.
Safe at second with a leadoff double.
That'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. J.D. Martinez stands in. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a foul straight back. Rolled over to third. Candelario sends it to first. One away here in the fifth.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Here's Adam Duvall. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Drilled out towards left center field. Friedel sizing this one up. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Here's Joey Gallo.
Come on, Joey. I don't need this a single, bro.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That one misses. 1-1. 2 outs with a runner at third.
You got all that red.
The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Had a good eye there.
Good eye.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Bounced up the middle. De La Cruz slings to first, and they take care of Gallo for the first pitch. Misses. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Next offering is down low.
2-1.
Just missed.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in his zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Count is full.
Popped up. Howard drops into the glove, and there's one down. Now batting Jamer Candelario.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Duvall makes the grab. 2 down. Spencer Steer now at the plate. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he is a tact hitter. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This is been a treat to watch. With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So
runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. throw to second, and great jump.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Ground ball up the middle. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove.
Damn.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Chance now to even this game if they can put a ball in play, maybe an error, maybe a hit.
Encarnacion Strand in the box now. Takes strike one. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. This one lifted in the air, left field. Duvall makes the grab. That is the inning.
You can't keep flirting.
Strand a couple, and it remains 1-0. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Brooks Baldwin. Singer back to work. Oh, great stop.
Ooh,
Jump throw.
That was nasty.
And they get the out.
That was nasty. That was nasty.
Luis Robert Jr. steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Luis Robert Jr.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into left center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting.
Here's Anthony Rizzo now. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
Ground ball right side, could be two. Off balance feet, there's one.
Damn.
That's two. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the White Sox. Bottom of the sixth inning. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Santiago Espinal. Fires across the diamond, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. To the right side. Gets it to first. And that quickly 2 away. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. The shortstop takes the ball. De La Cruz with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. Out to short. Whips it to Gallo.
Yes.
3 up, 3 down, inning over. Reds go down quietly. They trail.
So we need about 3 runs.
Top of inning number 7. And now Andrew Vaughn.
Leading off for the White Sox, third baseman Andrew Vaughn.
On the ground, right side. A flip to the pitcher covering, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's
that might
back
be gone.
there. Tattoo.
Yes, yes, yes. We needed that. Yes.
A shot to the opposite field. It's 2-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting.
He knocked him out.
Now pitching
Scott Barlow gets the call from the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Damn.
And first offering is fouled off. Ball one there.
One strike.
The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Brent Suter up and loosening in the pen. Santillan warming up as well.
Damn.
Up the middle.
We'll take that,
Dives, and he
boss.
can't hang on.
We'll take that.
No
We'll take
throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. Runner on at first with one gone. Here is J.D. Martinez. He's been a great free agent sign. And there's a foul ball.
He was late.
Man at first, one away. Barlow, a 6'3" righty, 210 pounds, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2011.
Well, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Damn, I was late on that.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Joey Gallo steps to the plate. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Tap foul at the plate. Two outs. Stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. First and second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Keeps the back going with a foul ball.
Oh, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Bounce out to the left, and we'll do it again. 2 on, 2 outs, and that's down and away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
He just missed it. Damn, I thought that was gone. Oh, I thought that was gone.
1-2 now. And
damn.
Fouled off.
Like 10 foul balls.
The 10th foul ball of this at bat. I mean, this is pretty special, folks.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Foul balls. Wow.
Howard, the lead runner, out at second. Duvall on at first with 2 down. Foul ball still 1-2 count.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That one to first, and Encarnacion Strand. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. White Sox add 1 on the solo shot. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has.
Oh, that drilled him.
Damn.
Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the lefty status. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. There's the strike.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to get him back into this ballgame.
Dives, but it's off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ballgame.
And fouled off. This to third, Vaughn. 1 at second, over to first, safe.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive. I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. In the dirt, and it scoots away. And the wild pitch will play a run.
Oh, my fucking God. Oh, my God. That's crazy. I want to go out like that. Damn, tied it up. Damn.
And he's safe.
Damn.
Tie ball game.
They tied it up. Fuck. Damn.
Hit in the air, left field.
Damn, I ain't want to go
And
out
there are
like
two
that.
down.
Shit. I ain't want to go out like that. Fuck. Damn.
And now the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Swing and a slow roller. Vaughn sends it across the first.
Okay, let's get some
that
runs.
ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Emilio. Pagan.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Damn.
Espinal moves under it. And there's one down. Luis Robert Jr. steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1 for 3. Fought off foul.
What's this one? What's in for the
And ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Sam Mole, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Rogers also throwing.
Damn.
Left side. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And a foul ball.
Yes! 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 Yes!
No
Yes!
doubt about it. And here in
Yes.
the late stages, they have the lead.
Yes.
Another homer. His second home run of the game. And just like that, they're out front. It's 3-2.
A fastball might be the most satisfying pitch to hit a home run, and he did it with a pitch outside the zone.
Oh, he
Impressive.
caught that.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now the third baseman, Andrew Vaughn. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, on the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on.
Damn.
Good job to fight that one off.
He was late.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Swing and a
Damn.
miss. That one in the dirt.
I let him off the hook.
In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. But the White Sox get 1 on a homer. It's now a 3. Back here at Great American Ballpark, ready for the bottom of the 8th, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Bryce Wilson will take over here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
That's inside, and the count is 1-1. And that's in the dirt. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Taps softly third base side. A swinging bunt. Whips it to Gallo. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in a ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Friedel in the box now. Takes strike one. That's in there. And it's 0-2. This one chopped up the middle. The throw to first. And that quickly 2 away. Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. Out to short, Howard. On the run, sends it over to first. Pretty nice play there. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're down 3-2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tony Santillan.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Tosses to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. And now the shortstop, Jay Howard. Hard hit, right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Action in the pen down there. Taylor Rogers up and throwing for Terry Francona. Suter getting loose as well. 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. No run. Back here in Cincinnati. So bottom of the 9th. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Austin Hayes. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Nope, ball. 1-1.
Right side. And that'll get down for a hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Oh, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it.
Damn! Drove back up the box and nailed the pitcher. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
He's 2 outs away. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jeimer Candelario.
Damn!
Fly ball, well struck.
No!
And it's
damn!
Coming home.
Damn it! Damn!
He scores to tie it up.
God damn it!
And they hold him at third with 1 away, representing the possible winning run. Pinch hitter coming on, Matt McClain. The winning run on base for him. Hit on the ground to short. The winning run.
Damn!
The plate and the
Damn! Oh no! That's a hell of a way to lose, man. Damn!
4-3 our final score for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show.
That was
I'm
one hell
John
of a
Shelby.
game.
Thanks for joining us.
Wow, that was one hell of a game. Damn. I did the right play. I got it too late. Damn. The Red, I had 13. Let's see the White Sox. 34 at bats, 9 hits, 3 runs, 6 strikeouts, 2 home runs. 3 home runs. Hold on. This thing is winning pitcher. I lost. They had 34 at bats, 10 hits, 3 RBIs. Four pitches. Wow, that's way to lose. Wow, this season's getting harder and harder. I just overcame a 6-game losing streak. Oh, I can't trip though. I don't mind the competition. I'm a baller.